And yes, we're live again with Aim Shakin. Welcome and welcome back to everyone who's joining us again. This is another podcast in our series of the ICC T20 World Cup and what our thoughts are. And today we're doing it a little differently. We're going to talk about the World Cup so far, talk about the different players and different matchups that we are anticipating, and finally end with a fun trivia segment to see who's the king of cricket here between Vishnu and Shalin, who are our in-house cricketing experts and cricketing fanatics as they call themselves. What are the thoughts? How are you guys feeling, gentlemen?
It's three out
Uh,
of three for India. That's the
Yes.
good news. Pitches
yeah.
are terrible. That's the bad
Uh,
news. No interesting cricket so far, at least for India's perspective.
yeah. I guess now we are getting into the real tournament, sort of like the top 8 teams will fight it out for the final 4 spots, and that's for sure. And I guess all of them are deserving only. We still have few more berths pending. Probably the best fight is between Pakistan and USA. Let's see
Hmm.
how it goes. I think the game with against
Yep,
USA
yep.
and game between USA and Ireland is it's still raining in Florida, I believe. So
Yeah.
if it's a wash off, then yeah, USA is through then, which is a surprise because nobody expected that. And yeah, thanks to an
Yep, yep.
Indian for that as well, I guess. So yeah, we are gifted Pakistan
So,
for 2 games. We are everywhere.
yes, sir, we're everywhere. So, what do you guys think about the players so far? Like top three players that have really, shined in this World Cup. Vishnu,
Yeah.
uh,
So for me, Rishabh Pant is probably the player who has surprised me the most. I was a bit skeptical regarding him versus Sanju at the beginning of the tournament, but he slotted into that number three role, and it just feels that he's made for that role, given the context of Indian cricket team in T20 right now. He can't come lower down the order because he can't get going from the very beginning, but he he does pace his innings well. And in the beginning, in the starting three matches, we definitely had slower pitches. He needed to set himself up, and then he needed to execute, which he did really well. So Rishabh Pant is definitely number one for me. Second, again, you expect. Before I come to the third player, but second, Akshar Patel, he has impressed me really well, and somehow there's a feeling that he's being preferred over Jadeja in the current setup, either coming towards the bowling or the batting.
yep,
He was
yep.
promoted to number four in one of the innings. He did decently well, 20, I think, out of 18. And bowling as well, he's been consistent. So that you expect from him, but just the overall way team is looking at both those players, it seems like Aksar is taking the front step, which is expected as well. Now, the third player, again, you expect a lot from Jasprit Bumrah always, and he somehow delivers always. Jasprit Bumrah has been my third player I've been impressed with, but that's kind of expected when it comes to him.
No pressure on him though. Shalin, what do you think the three top standing out players are?
No, very difficult because like, I won't choose a batsman because obviously fighting it
Spinners,
out on terrible
bowlers,
pitches, yeah,
iodines.
Pant is a standout.
Yep.
But Fazlullah Farooqui, he's averaging 3.5 or something. But already taken 12 wickets or something, 5 in one game, 4 in the other, 3 against New Zealand as well. So yeah, I think he is the standout player till now on the tournament. Let's see when the pitches are flat and the sound. When the team starts scoring 150, 160, very fair against better teams as well. That's it. So yeah, that is something that we need to
Yep.
see. But if I have to talk about from India's context, I will take Arshdeep's name first because
Yeah. Last
he
game insane.
uh, we always after Zahir Khan, we never had a pure left arm pacer who can start well, swing the ball both sides. If somebody is from my generation, they can see how well Ashish Nehra and Zahir Khan used to play together because complementing
Yeah.
each other with pace and the talent. And now we can see the same talent in action. although we are starting with Siraj, but that's not gonna be the case when we go to West Indies because they're gonna drop Siraj and bring in like spinner, probably Kuldeep into the foray. So all of us, all 6 bowlers are wicket takers. And obviously they extended the batting lineup. So standout players, obviously Pant is there, Arshdeep is there, and Bumrah. Again, you
Let's
can't
talk about
like
some
leave him out of
for
this.
some non-Indians as well, like Mahmudullah the other day against South Africa. What an innings! Both with the bat
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the ball,
obviously.
almost won the game, but not the muscle power needed. What are the top 3 non-Indians who stood out? I think we can just collectively come up with 3 names. We don't have to go around the table.
I was not expecting Warner to play this well, but I think it's Australian experience in World Cup, so you can't really keep him out.
I clearly remember when we were choosing the playing 11 for Australia, and we said Warner might be dropped. This conversation is very fresh.
Obviously, the cricket management knows better about Australian players than us.
Much better. Yeah.
So yeah, obviously. So Warner is a standout because with the age and his terrible performance in the IPL, nobody expected him to perform. So yeah,
Yeah.
standout Fazal Farooqi as I said earlier as well, and yeah, Northe. He was also horrible during the IPL, getting hit 50s, 60s, not taking wickets, not at the top, not at the end, and here unplayable. No, he's unplayable. So
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, these 3 players stand out. Basically, because of the turnaround, and yeah, Farooqi is just playing brilliantly. So yeah.
Yep. So let's look at the India versus Canada game that's coming up. What do you guys think about that game, right? Who are you looking forward to? What are the key matchups?
Some boundaries and sixes, first of all.
Finally, yeah,
It's been
you're
a
missing
while.
those.
Yeah, it's been a while since you saw that. But yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to seeing the opening pair perform,
Yeah.
especially
Yes.
Virat. Rohit at least got one match where he performed recently well, but with Virat, you want to see him get back in touch because you know that you can't judge him by the 3 matches that went by. He has that aggressive. He's in that aggressive mindset where he just wants to get it going from the first ball. Those are what the pitches for it, and somehow he's not adjusting according to it, which is not typical of Virat. But in any way, you would look forward to seeing him get back in touch. That is one. Second, I am looking forward to Rishabh Pant cementing his place and continuing that momentum because with him that momentum is very important. And third player that I'm looking forward to is Hardik Pandya because Hardik Pandya, you need a quick Hardik Pandya bowling at 135, 140 clicks consistently in the tournament, and he can be a difference maker because then you have the liberty of blocking Siraj when it comes to Caribbean islands. I'm looking forward to these 3 players. Besides whoever you have, Surya, I was a bit skeptical, but in the last match, although he got dropped once in the match, but he somehow got some time in the middle, and that is good enough for a player like him, and he gets that confidence back that he won the match. So Surya, I think he'll come good.
We'll talk about Hardik Pandya and his variations against the US. It was incredible to watch him.
Yeah.
Every ball, he was just like stunning the batsman. They just didn't know what was going to get bowled. But Shani, what are you looking forward to between the India-Canada game? Of course, an India win, but apart from that.
Yeah, really, first of all, I would like a game to happen so that Virat Kohli can score some runs. I remember, I think I mentioned in our previous discussions as well that Florida pitch is a flat pitch. I remember Johnson Charles hitting us 2 centuries, back-to-back centuries when we played in Florida. Last time we traveled to West Indies for a T20 series, I guess. So it's a flat pitch. Yeah, I would like Virat Kohli to score some runs, and I understand the mindset that he has shown in the first 3 games. Even though he's not scored many runs, but he still want to go hard at the bowlers at the start because we have the depth in the batting, which we did not had in any of the World Cups. We played with 7 batsmen only, but now we have 8. So he can go hard, and then you can have players coming in later to capitalize on that initial surge that Virat Kohli can provide. And he has already shown us on the IPL as well that he can provide that impulse at the start. So obviously, would like to see him score some runs. Pandya, yes, definitely. I believe like for us to win the World Cup, he has to be the man of the tournament because that's what history says. Like Yuvraj Singh, man of the tournament 2007, Yuvraj Singh, man of the tournament 2011. So our all-rounder has to be the man of the tournament for us to lift the World Cup. So yeah, Hardik Pandya has to play that role. Probably he didn't get that much chance with the bat. Maybe he won't get much chance with the bat in the remainder of the tournament because batting pitches, Dubey coming at 5, he'll get lesser balls to face at 6 probably. Or if in case we feel like sending Aksar again at number 4, if in case we lose some early wickets. So obviously again lesser balls. But yeah, with the ball, he has shown that he's fully fit now. He can bend his back, go bowl his bouncers at his will. So yeah, obviously we need him. With the Canada game, I just want people who have not performed or haven't taken much wickets. They should perform. That's it, I guess. And let us bat
And
first
in
if
this,
possible. So that we can score
yes.
some runs. Yeah, yes, too.
And there's another interesting thing that's happening. In fact, it's been a trend with Indian pacers or bowlers in general that they are trying to bat. So if you look at Arshdeep, who played,
Yes,
I think
yes,
against Pakistan,
yes.
he
His
did
runs was
decently well,
crucial.
and I read his interview that he is talking to Vikram Rathore, who is a batting coach, and asking him to give him more time in the middle, at least in the practice sessions. He's telling Rohit that I want to bat whatever the situation is, even if I make 4 runs, 6 runs, whatever it is in the
Mhm.
team's call. So that is another mindset shift. Bumrah, he can bat. Some Shami can also bat. Siraj, not so much, but it's good to see Arshdeep also putting
Yeah.
that effort.
Yeah, I
Yep,
think
yep.
it's from the management and the players as well. It has been going for a long period of time. They all start uh, basically batting on the nets, and that is basically being
Yep,
fruitful
yep.
for us on tough pitches, I guess. If they have not scored, the lower bowlers have not scored those runs, we would have lost against Pakistan for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So talk about fruitfulness. Let's go to our next segment. We have something fun and exciting for you guys, and this is specially to see who knows cricket better. So we have our raising the finger trivia, which is going to be 5 questions from across the World Cups that we've played. Not sticking just to ODIs, will be not just sticking to the T20s. It's going to be ODIs, maybe something that's going to pop up from just historic player histories and all that. But just starting off with the very first question. So, who holds the record for the highest individual score in a single World Cup innings? Let me know if you know the answer already. Or if you don't, I can give you the options. But yes, we're looking for the individual who has the highest score in a single World Cup inning.
There were three
I can just drop in the options. There is
double
Sachin
centuries in
Tendulkar, Ricky
the
Ponting, Martin Guptill, and Chris Gayle.
Guptill and Chris Gayle both struck double centuries in 2019 World Cup. I think Guptill got out on
Okay.
202. I'm not sure what about Chris Gayle. So it's between Guptill and Chris Gayle. Sachin never scored a double-hundred in World Cup. Nor did Ricky
Yeah.
Ponting.
Okay.
Actually, Ricky Ponting never scored a double-hundred. So
I think this was the 2003 World Cup final inning with Ricky Ponting, probably that.
175 or something. Yeah, he
Yeah.
scored 175 or something, and that too very fast. But yeah, I think it's Guptill, and that too against a very new team or not that well team. Chris Gayle, I don't remember the game, but yeah, both of them struck double centuries. Not sure who scored more. So either it's Guptill or
Yeah,
Chris
guys,
Gayle.
right. It's Guptill. Guptill got the highest score,
Yeah,
individual score. And you're right, it's against like a upcoming team. Um,
yeah.
but yes, let's move on to the next one. These seem easier for you guys than I anticipated. I have to up the ladder. But for the next one, which player has the most centuries in Cricket World Cup history? This is a
I
tricky
think this
one.
is the easy
I
one.
can give you the
This is
options.
let's
Ricky
see what
Ponting,
about.
Sachin Tendulkar, Rohit Sharma, and Virat Kohli.
It's Rohit
I
Sharma.
think
He scored
Rohit
4 centuries
overtook
2019.
Yeah.
Sachin.
Yeah, 8
Yes,
Yeah.
centuries,
yes,
7 centuries.
2019, very recently. You guys
Yes.
are right. Okay, I see you guys are up to date on this. Okay, now it's gonna get a little harder. What is the highest team total in a cricket World Cup match? So I'll give
Cricket
you
World Cup
options
match.
here. It's 481 for 6. Yeah, I mean it's one of the ODIs, of course.
Yes.
So 481 for 6, 428 for 5, 376 for 2, or 372 for 4.
481 was
Not 300s.
England. No, 481 was England. England against Ireland, I think. Four of them, the top four, struck centuries in that game. But was it a
This
World
is
Cup
this is
game?
in the World Cup. Stalin think World Cup, not
I think it's
not World
I don't
Cup.
think
426 wala.
420.
So
481
the
was
other
not the
one is
World Cup game.
428. 428.
428.
428.
Yeah.
428. I think it's
Yep.
428.
That was the total, and it was the South Africans who shot that
Yes.
428 for five.
Yeah. 481 is like
Also
highest ODI score.
highest
Yeah,
score
that is.
overall, but not in the World
Yeah,
Cup. Yep.
not in
Yep.
the World Cup. Yes.
So two more questions to go. I see that you guys are doing really good so far. The next one is again, this is a little interesting question. So which player has taken the most wickets in Cricket World Cup history? So
Most
the options
wickets.
are Wasim Akram, most wickets. Wasim Akram, Glenn McGrath, Muttai Muralitharan or Brett Lee.
Muralitharan, probably. Muralitharan
Murugan,
96, 96, 99, 2003, 2007. I'm not sure whether he played 2011 or not.
2011
Mac,
खेला ना उसने
he
11
played.
खेल
So then
yeah 11 he
it
played
should be Muralitharan.
nah
Just I'm guessing. I
So
don't know about the.
yeah,
Could be
great
Magra
guess,
as
but
well. Could be
great
Magra
guess,
as
but
well.
Muttai Muralitharan is second on the list, followed by following Glenn McGrath, who has
Glenn
71
McGrath
wickets in 39
Yeah,
matches.
yeah.
amazing
Obviously, if it
Yeah.
had not been Muralitharan, it would have been Glenn McGrath. It's
McGrath
quite clear. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
If it had been 20
Final
teams back
question.
then it was clearly
hmm.
Muralitharan taking like
and
150 wickets. Yeah, I thought
yeah
like
Yep.
we are playing
Yep.
with 20 teams this time around. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the final
So,
question.
so final question. Yep, yep. So who holds the record for the most dismissals by a wicketkeeper in Cricket World Cup history? Some interesting names on the
I
board:
will know.
Adam Gilchrist, Mark Bouncer, uh,
Mark Boucher,
Kumar
yes.
Sangakkara, or MS Dhoni.
I will go for
Six
Adam
six
Gilchrist
dismissals.
no Kumara
Six dismissals.
Sangakkara is also possible
Are
most
we
dismissal
accounting both
By
stumping
wicketkeeper,
catches?
most dismissals by wicketkeeper includes stumping, includes catches, includes everything.
Yes.
So any kind
Yeah,
of wicket taken.
I'll
I think
guess
it's
Sangakkara just for his longevity he's
I
been
think
playing
it's
for a
Mark
while
Boucher. I think it's
Mark
Mark Boucher.
Boucher
He's
Voucher.
six is the
So
target, is
Vishnu
the
takes the
record.
cake on this one. It's Sangakkara.
Oh,
Sangakkara has the most
purely
dismissals,
for the
and
longevity he's been playing for a while
yeah, probably. Because I think
that's
in
the
ODI the record is 7 or 8 or something. I think I'm not sure who holds the record, but probably it's Boucher. I'm not sure about the
no
World
this
Cup.
this was throughout like overall how many dismissals a
yeah.
keeper
This is
has in the World
overall,
Cup
but in
history
the World Cups, yes, not
in
in
the
a
The
World
single
World
Cups
Cup.
game.
right
Yeah,
Yeah,
not in a particular
yeah.
match
Not in
yeah.
one game. So also, so we saw that like yeah, Vishnu by a very small margin, and maybe Sharin did the other question, right? So you're standing as the winner for this game, but we're gonna have more of these, and let's see who takes the cake. But let's end this trivia with creating our playing 11 for the
India
India and
Canada game. Yes.
Canada game. Yep,
Let's
yep.
let's do it on
So
the
let me
check-in.
just,
Yeah, for sure. Guys,
of
do
course.
check us out at .checkin.io. This is our first blockchain-based fantasy gaming application.
Yep.
It's available both on a website or laptops. You can access it through laptop, PC, or on mobiles. You can download the progressive web app through Chrome as well. It's currently free to play, $300 worth of rewards per game. So yeah, do check us out, and probably you'll get to learn some crypto and blockchain things as well, guys. Yeah, Rishabh Pant is sure shot in. I'm not sure
For
if
sure.
Shreyas Mova is fit or not. If he's fit, he'll play.
I don't
If
think
he's
he's
not,
fit. Yeah. Mhm.
he's not fit.
Yeah, but
Okay. So who's?
would he be in our playing 11 even if he's fit?
Yeah. If he's fit, he's in the playing 11.
Okay, okay. Let's assume he's fit
Yeah,
and then take him. Yeah.
sure.
Yep. And then moving on to how I like to do this, I take the wicket keeper, and immediately go to the bowlers because the bowlers are having
That's
such
the
a
criteria,
phenomenal
guys.
season.
So you have to have one wicket keeper and at least two bowlers in your team. So that's the criteria
Yes.
of selecting a team. And maximum you can select 6 players from a team. I'm not sure about other fantasy
And
gaming applications, but I do remember you can select about 7 or 8 players from a team. But yeah, we like to keep it interesting, and yeah, we like our users to like pick their brains to identify the 11.
yeah.
So yes, Kumra is a sure shot in.
Yep, yep.
Arshdeep is probably the
Who
Florida.
do you think we should pick apart from? Asdeep as a yes, is his favorite. Yeah.
Bumrah, Arshdeep, and maybe Akshar Patel, but that's in the all-rounder section.
All-rounder.
Yeah, he's
From
in the
the
all-rounders.
Canadian side, I think
Yeah.
Gordon will be there. Jeremy Gordon. He's
Gordon,
Kaleem
yes.
Sena. I can take it. But yeah, I don't want to pick many bowlers because it's Florida. So I would like to keep like select 11
Okay,
batsmen this
let's
time.
go. Let's go to the.
All-rounder, yes. Aksar comes in straight.
Let's
Pandya
go
comes
to
in
the
straight.
all-rounders. Yep. No questions asked there. I remember Hilliger had a
Yeah,
he's
Hellinger
having a
and
great season so
Saad bin
far. So
Zafar. I guess I'll proceed with Hellinger and Saad bin Zafar.
yeah,
Both of them can bat.
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
they're gonna get all out. So yeah, they'll score some points from their runs as well. And how many slots? We got 2
So
slots
we need
remaining,
to pick two
and we
more
can
players.
choose
Yeah,
2 more players, one from India and one from Canada. Yes. As you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see, we have
So that's a
already picked
perfect.
5 from
Yeah,
India and 4 from Canada, and we have actually fulfilled
yeah,
all 4 criteria. So we have selected
yeah,
6 batting options, 2 in wicketkeeper and 4 in all-rounder, and we have selected 7 bowling options.
yeah,
Minimum, you have to select 5 batting options
yeah,
and 5 bowling options. So yeah, this is a
yep.
tough one. We have to select between Virat
I'll
Kohli,
go for
Surya, and
Surya
Rohit Sharma.
from India.
And go
Okay, yeah.
cool. And the batsman, yeah, either
And
Aaron
Nicholas,
Johnson or
actually,
Nicholas
or Keaton. Keaton has been playing really
Keaton.
well, huh? Like,
Yeah. There's one more guy,
the
na?
guys,
Their
yeah.
captain. Last time who captained them. I'm gonna go with Johnson.
Uh,
What about you, Vishnu?
Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson.
I would,
Hmm.
I would
I'll
go
look at the
Keaton. I think.
points that
Yeah,
people have
Keaton.
earned just to make an
Keaton.
educated guess.
Yeah, Keaton actually
Keaton.
missed out in the last game, so probably there's a chance that he'll play. Good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Keaton it is.
So
Now we have
winners,
to
subs.
let's select
Subs.
our
Yes.
subs. Yeah. So basically, apart from the 11 players, guys, you can select 5 substitutes as well. Whomsoever
Mm-hmm.
scores the most fantasy points out of those 5 subs, those fantasy points gets added to your total fantasy points.
Okay.
So you get the total
We
of the
still have
11 players,
chances
plus you
then.
get the best scoring fantasy point cricketer from the subs as well.
Yep.
So obviously choose wisely and choose Indians.
Yep. I would pick Siraj and
Yeah, all-rounder, we
batsman.
didn't pick Jadeja. Let's go for batsman. Sharma
Yeah,
ji,
Yeah,
so
Kohli,
batsman.
Sharma.
Sharma ji ka
Kohli,
beta and
yeah,
Kohli.
for
Of
sure.
course, we need to have them.
Yeah,
And maybe get
probably
Aaron
pick
Johnson as well.
Aaron
Just one
Johnson as well.
Canadian. Yeah, because he's been playing well.
We still have one more slot.
Yeah. We can bring
Whom?
in Jadeja, but like he's just look like he's not had a
Not
great
getting to
season so far.
bowl, not getting to bowl, not
Need to
getting to
bat.
bat. Yeah, if you want to really say, go for Shivam Dube because
Yeah,
probably
even
he
I
can
am a
come at the
yeah.
fag end of the innings and hit a few sixes.
Yep,
So that's
yep.
a possibility. Now, guys, this
This
for
is the game changer.
and
Like really,
yes,
everything we
this is
can
the
do right is here. Yeah.
yeah. So this is the most important step for before basically finalizing your team. You have to choose a captain, and you get double the points of a captain, and you have to choose a vice captain. You get 1.5 times the points of a
1.5 points.
captain.
Yep.
Yes. So that's also mentioned in here. Like Revant is eager to choose Jasprit Bumrah as vice captain. It seems.
And
But I
yep.
will go for Pandya. So
As my
let's
captain
see
any day.
what are the captain options in this team. Rishabh Pant is a captain option
Okay.
because he gets points for taking
Oh
catch
yes.
or caught behinds. Yeah, so he's a captain option. Hardik
Yes.
Pandya is a captain option. And who else?
And Akshat
Jasprit Bumrah is a
Patel.
captain option. He didn't get any wickets last time, so there is a high
Last
chance
game,
that
yeah, so that was a bit
finish
disappointing.
with more wickets in this game. Probably Arshdeep also as the captain because the stats
Last
suggested whomsoever chose Arshdeep as captain in the last game, they actually came in. All of them came in top 10.
Yeah. In
So
fact, I'd rather keep Deep as captain and Pandya. No,
as
not
vice
even
captain.
Pandya. You've taken a bowler. There are low chances like Pandya will get to bat. Pandya will get to bat, especially if the pitch is there. So maybe a top order batsman,
Rishabh
maybe a
Pant.
Pant or a Surya as vice.
I
Yeah,
think
Pant or
Rishabh
Pant
Pant
Surya.
is
because
then
he'll
a
get
no-brainer because like
points. But yeah,
yeah.
Revant is finalizing his team in here for tomorrow's game. But you guys can go by your gut in choosing a captain and vice captain because that's where the game changes. So we have presented with you with suggestions on who else can be captain, and based on gut, you can definitely. And if it's a curtailed game, so obviously that also changes the picture, guys.
Yep.
And also you
So
can
that's
follow us
a great
on
team.
our yeah, yeah. Guys who are
And
watching,
join your
you can follow
contest.
us on our, join our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, join our Telegram group where you can ask our questions. If you are facing any issues, we are always present there to solve all your queries, answer all your queries and solve all your issues. So yeah, do join us
Yep.
and hope you guys participate and win something
Yep, and we keep coming up with more games like these for the upcoming
for sure.
tournaments. So do keep checking the website out and do follow us on all our socials. Do subscribe to our YouTube. We love sending out this content and hope you guys enjoy watching it. But again, thank you so much, Vishnu and Charlene, for joining us today. It's always a pleasure talking to you. And catch you on the next one.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank
Cheers.
you guys. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.